We have so far been very lucky in Kisumu County that we have had 2 governors, one in Bomet, one in Kisumu. So for us in Kisumu, it's a great loss because our ambassador in the Rift Valley has been called to glory by God. But people of Bomet count on me. I will be as ready as she was to serve us in Kisumu County, that I will follow her footsteps. Something called tribe or ethnic group does not matter to young people, especially those who love each other passionately. We seem to be laying a lot of emphasis in building cancer centers. What is important about cancer is getting people who are specialized in various types of cancer. Let us work together in developing human resources which will help us treat cancer. But if we invest only in brick and mortar, we will not get it right.
Tumekuja hapa leo ikiwa ni siku ya mwisho, safari ya mwisho ya dada yetu ambaye tulipenda sana, Joyce Laboso. You know, they say behind every successful man there's a woman. So I'm now beginning to understand behind every successful woman there is a man. Yeah? Let us be people who do as they say. Tusiwe wale ambao Yesu alituambia they preach water na jioni shauri yenu mutajionea mengi.
We are burying a woman of great humility and determination. Joyce, in her journey through life, she's had to overcome many obstacles for her to be elected as a member of parliament in Sotik. She had to overcome traditional stereotypes because she was married elsewhere. For her to be elected deputy speaker, she had to overcome a record that existed that no woman had ever been elected as a deputy speaker. And for her to be elected as governor, she had to overcome the record that existed then that there was no woman elected as deputy governor, And so, this great woman, with a lot of humility, actually had to hustle her way to what she became. And in 2015, the products and the coverage of NHIF was expanded to include cancer and diabetes. And that was because it was evident then that we were going to a crisis with matters to do with cancer and with matters to do with diabetes. Mheshimiwa Rais, nikuhakikishie ya kwamba umoja wa taifa ambayo ulianzisha kupitia kwa chama ya Jubilee na ambayo unaendesha mbele kupitia undugu na urafiki kati yako na Mheshimiwa Raila Odinga. Sisi wote kama Wakenya tunaunga mkono ndio tuweze kuondoa siasa chafu.
Joyce Laboso was a great lady, and she's being laid to rest as a Kenyan heroine. But on this issue of gender, we as a country must address it head on. Because we know the disadvantages that women face. When we were in the government, Mr. President, Professor Nyong'o, earlier on as Minister for Health, came up with a program to create a center of excellence, a center for research and management of diseases like cancer. And there was even land that had been identified for it. Because of ignorance, it was opposed by other members of cabinet, and they never saw the light of the day. So what Professor Nyong'o is talking about is something known very well. The details he has, he is able to share this information with your government, and if you follow that route, we'll be able to set up a proper facility that will help us to manage this cancer.
And in the honor of women leadership, I will deliver on our manifesto. Though she is departed, I will still refer to this government as the government, that's the government of Bomet, the government of Dr. Joyce Laboso.
When two bulls are fighting, it is the grass that suffers. So when it comes to money, we have two bulls fighting, and that's the Senate and the National Assembly. Us, we are the grass. Because this impasse we have in division of revenue, it is us, the governors, feeling the pinch, because we are the grass. Hata tukienda uwanjani, hawa watakuwa tu wanapigana na sisi tuko kwa terrace, tunaangalia. Na wewe sasa ndio referee. And I'm pleading with the two houses that make a decision as quick as possible so that we are able to move on. And this will be in honor of this lady who is lying here, who has done a lot for this country.
And therefore, all of us women of Kenya need to come together, maybe even to say that we come together in such a way that because we have continued to talk about that gender rule, we will never be given by them. And because they will never give us, let's move quickly and look at all the areas where we can fill quickly the areas. And we start by saying that, please, Your Excellency, and you can see we have asked you and your deputy, the Deputy Governor of Bomet, please honor us, honor Joyce by giving us a woman. There are many women in Bomet who can make it.
As I mourn this iconic lady, I pray to God to give her family, her friends, and the people of Bomet County the necessary fortitude to bear the loss. Daniel Arap Moy.
So, Professor Nyong'o, thank you very much. We are in your county, and indeed you came up. We got scared at some times, so please don't worry that we gave you very many calls. We were getting scared because you were getting nearer the time, so we had to call you and we quickly ran to Charles. But nonetheless, you came through. Thank you.